Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, my name is Desriee, and for all of my old subscribers returning back to my channel, thank you so much for tuning back in. So today's video is going to be on my top favourite foundations for women of colour. So these are just foundations I believe that work really well for me. So I'm going to show you all of them, and they have their pros and their cons, and I also speak about, you know, when I wear them, whether it's spring, summer or autumn, winter, just depending on how my skin is. So yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys. So if you want to see my favourite foundations, continue watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. So let's go through my favourite foundations. I'm going to go for my favourite one, which I'm currently wearing at the moment, and it is a black Opal True Colour Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is in black walnut, and I would give this about a 9 out of 10. This is perfect, and when I saw it, it said pore perfecting, and I don't really have a lot of pores on my face. I don't get a lot of spots, so I feel like, you know, for someone that does, this is also perfect. But the fact that I don't, it just gives this really nice, I don't know what it is, it's just a really nice glowy finish. And I will say, like, you know, these few days that have just gone past, I basically run out of primer and just topped up on my primer, not a new one, but one that I used to use before, which is a matte primer from Kiko. So I used to use the Collection 2000, and I was like, you know what, let me just go back to Kiko and get the one I used to get before. So while that had run out the Collection, I was basically only using a moisturizer and cleansing my face with some micellar water from LUMINOUS. So once I did that, I would still put this foundation onto my face, and it would give such an amazing coverage, which you can see at the moment. Pros of this foundation, I'm trying to think what else is really good about it. I feel that you don't need to put a lot on your face as well, and I normally just put about 3 lines on this side, 3 lines there, 1 there and 1 on my forehead, and it really just gives it a really good coverage. And I use a buffing brush from Real Techniques, which works out really well. The cons of this foundation, I will say that a lot of the time when I wear it, I don't know if this is a good thing because I don't tend to highlight a lot, so in a way it is, but sometimes the reason why I say it's a con is because sometimes it's part of the con section, or disadvantage should I say, is just because I feel that sometimes when it gets a bit hot, it can look like I'm sweating, and I'm not actually sweating. It just gets a lot brighter and really glowy in these sections. So for instance, just under my eyes, I think it's normally just this side a lot, it's really like bright, and it looks like the foundation is not taken as well on this side. And then also just under here, but not too much. And then I realised that my nose starts to get quite shiny, and under my chin. My chins are okay today, but mainly under my eyes, my nose and under my chin, and just this section of the forehead, which is a bit weird. But on a good day, on a winter's day, a day that's not, you know, extra hot, it looks amazing and it looks really glowy. But yeah, it just doesn't look good sometimes. But the foundation alone does not feel cakey, does not feel heavy. Like, as of now, I've been wearing this foundation since about 11 o'clock this morning, and it is currently 6:56. So literally, like, it's just so good, and I love this foundation so much. And you can get it in any of one of your Afro-Caribbean hair shops. So I bought this from Pax Cosmetics. I'm sure you can buy it on the website, which I'll leave down below. And yeah, this is black walnut, and it's just a really good foundation, and I really love it. One thing also is that I never have to mix it with other foundations, and that is something really good. So it's basically at the right tone of my skin, which is perfect. So my next favourite foundation is my NARS All Day Luminous foundation, and that's in Dark Free BENARES, and I absolutely adore this. And I tend to wear this a lot while I'm on holiday, and to be honest, I've got a feeling it's running out. So hopefully when I go to duty free or while I'm in Spain, I'm going to top up on this and buy some more in, I think it's El Corte Inglés, which is the British old man, which is so hilarious. So this ranges at a price, I think this is between the 34 to 35, I can't remember, I think it's 28 or 32. You know what's so funny is that when it comes to my NARS and my kind of like high-end products, not that I don't look at the price because I don't want to, but because I know the products are so good, they say the price and I always just forget what exactly it is. I always have to go onto the website to tell friends or people that ask me via Snapchat. So the reason why I would say this is a good foundation, literally it is all day, it literally is weightless, and it is an amazing foundation. I can put this on my face, have this on from morning till the evening, and it's perfect and good to go. Something that I found, a lot of you guys will know, there's a sheer glow foundation also. I find that I used to use that when I went on holiday about 2 years ago. It was good, but I felt like it just wasn't wearable. Oh, I got hair on my mouth. I don't know if the hair's gone. I just found that when I was using the sheer glow foundation that it just wasn't, you know, it had that sheer glow look, but it just wasn't all day, and it wasn't giving me the kind of flawless finish that I wanted, like how my All Day Luminous does. So yeah, this is a really good foundation. I'm trying to think about the bad things about it. It's weightless. Sometimes when it's hot, you feel that you're kind of sweating out. I'm not gonna lie, on your face just a bit. If you haven't used Fix Plus, or if you haven't set your face. And I feel like with my black Opal, sometimes I don't need to set my face and I'm good to go and I don't feel sweaty. But I feel like with the NARS All Day Luminous, it is something that you need to make sure that you set your face with some Fix Plus or some setting powder, or just finish your face off with some finishing powder basically. Next one is my Dior Skin Star. This is a studio makeup and it says it's spectacular, brightening, weightless perfection, and this is in the number 060. So this is a really, really good foundation as well. So I haven't used this in about maybe 4 to 5 months, and I normally use this for special occasions, and I would only recommend using it for special occasions. I wouldn't say go using it for everyday wear, just because it's pricey. It comes up to £35, so for a lot of people that might be on the pricey side compared to like high street makeup brands, and also the other high-end ones, but not as high as Dior and stuff. But this is a really good foundation. I normally tend to use it on my birthday, or if I'm going for a special event, or I do tend to use it on holiday as well, because I see going on holiday as a special event, but I don't use it on the beach, just because I want to be wary of how much I use of it as well. And you know, it is £35, so it's not something that you can just, you know, fork out every day and be like, yeah, let me spend £35 each day on foundation. You have to be more realistic on what you kind of want to buy, if that makes sense. It is a really good foundation, and I don't really have any cons about this. It's a really, really good foundation. It's amazing, no joke. So the next two foundations that I have are kind of high street brands. So the next one is the Fit Me. Did I talk about, oh my gosh, oh I have. I thought I forgot about a foundation, but it's here. So this is a Fit Me Maybelline New York, and it's a matte and poreless foundation, and it's normal to oily skin, and this is a number 355. So this is also a good foundation. I have used this when I went to an interview, so if I can still find a Snapchat, I'll put it up in the corner somewhere so you guys can see what my foundation looked like. It's really good, and it is weightless also, that you don't feel like it's cakey on your face. I don't feel like you need to apply too much of this onto your face either, which is amazing. One thing that I will say that I don't like about it is that I used it at about 10 AM one day for the interview, and by the time I got back I felt like the foundation had gone from my face. So I don't know if it's that I needed to use a bit more of the foundation, or you know, it was just the fact that that is how the foundation wears out. And I also set my face with some finishing powder and Fix Plus, so I'm not really too sure. This markets at a price of, I think it's $6.99 or $7.99, but it is a good foundation. I loved it while I was wearing it on the day, but obviously towards the end, you know, it wasn't that great. But also I will actually try and do product reviews of this, put it on in the morning, show you guys day to day throughout the day, so maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, 1 PM, and then later on, just to let you guys know how it sits in just foundation, rather than highlight and everything else. And yeah, you guys can see how that goes. That is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. The next one is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat, and this is the liquid foundation, and this is in Cocoa. That's what I call it anyway. It's got an A at the end, but I call it Cocoa. So this foundation is really, really good. What I will say, that is, I'm going to say the bad thing about it first. My mum also has this foundation, and I'd lost mine and couldn't find it, and then I took her one, and then I realised that the one that I found then became really watery, and I've got it with me. I think I might show you guys, so shake it so you can hear it. Hold on a minute. So this is a one, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on, let me keep quiet. I'm hoping you can hear it. You shouldn't be able to hear the foundation like that. Okay, so this is a foundation, guys. I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to show you how watery it is. So can you see that? The foundation should not be that watery. I just personally know this from buying foundation. It should not be that watery at all. Like, it's too watery. Like, listen. So, like I said, that was the one that I couldn't find, but I did end up finding. So I don't know if it's because of where it was stored. It was just in my indoor cupboard in my makeup section of a bag, but it was only like I couldn't find it for maybe like a month or so. So I don't know why that would be such an issue, because it's not like it's in a hot area that it was going to melt so badly. But my mum's one is completely fine. The NYX is really, really good. It comes out really nicely. It doesn't come out too watery. And NYX is really nice on my skin. I would say that I do have to mix this with my black Opal True Colour if I want to use my NYX, because this sometimes can be, is it too dark or too light, this one? Let me check. Just going to put it on my hand. So that's just it on my hand, and I'm just going to blend it in. So you can see that it is quite, let's blend it in one section where there's not too much foundation. So you can see it is just a bit brighter than my skin tone. So, about the NYX. NYX is, how much is NYX? NYX is about £8.99, I'm sure. And you can go to Boots, you can go to the NYX store in Stratford Westfield. They have a NYX store there in Stratford anyway, and like I said, it's in the Boots. You can purchase it online. Is a lot of the Boots in London in general, but NYX is good, but you know, it is definitely about what foundation you prefer. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, it's important to make sure you sample out a lot of these foundations. I don't think that you can sample the ones that are quite, you know, at the cheaper end, like £8.99, £6.99. I don't think you can, actually, correct me, I'm wrong. You can actually sample products like L'Oreal, Maybelline. I know a lot of them allow you to sample, but I've never heard of being able to sample NYX products. So I will find out and see if you can. If you can, I will make sure to put it down in the description box, because I know someone that works at NYX, so I'll ask her and see what she says. Black Opal, I don't know if you can actually sample that either. Dior, NARS you can sample, and yeah, Dior, NARS, Maybelline, and that's it. Basically you can sample. Anything else I'm not too sure about. But yeah, so those are my favourite foundations that I tend to wear all throughout the season, from January to December. Some of them I wear throughout, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what, I really feel like a good old NARS this for the next 3 months, and that's what I do. It's just depending on what I feel like using on my skin at the time and what my skin is like also. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and also share with your friends. You know, share on Snapchat, on WhatsApp, whatever you want to now. You know, on Snapchat you can put that link there. They can swipe up and they can watch my channel. So please do support, and I would really, really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Mwah. Bye.